Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fae folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of artsy craftsy things, but we are master of none. To those of you who have wandered across my channel, hi, I would love it if you would consider giving me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have subscribed and have come back, hi, how are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Right, got a list of stuff up in my description box. It is product that I like. It is channels that I'd love for you to consider supporting, channels that inspire me, and favorite Etsy shops. I have a couple of shops that I want to shout out. I do want to point out that I was made aware that there is a problem with one of the coupon codes I was given, and I have reached out to that shop owner. So hopefully that's going to be corrected soon for you guys. But if you shoot over to Vintage Paper by Design, you will see June there. She does not list everything she has. So if there is something you are specifically looking for, please shoot her a message. Chances are she's got it, can make it, or knows where to find it. She is offering a 50% off of everything in her store except for the mystery stamp boxes. Those boxes are $75. That is shipping included in that price. There are 28 stamp sets and I think 8 die cut sets. I've bought one of them off of her, and I've got my video floating around in my playlist somewhere. I didn't show everything because it was just a very quick video, and it was while I was dealing with a family emergency. I just wanted to get that out there so that you guys could see kind of what the stuff was that she puts in them. She is destashing, so she's got some great stuff. This is 30 years of card making and crafting, so she's destashing stuff as far as the stamps go. Her code is Xmas50 to get 50% off of everything except for those stamp boxes. She's trying to get rid of her stock so that she can put new stuff up for you guys. Just kind of getting rid of the Christmas, Halloween, that kind of stuff. Excuse me. The other code is for Erin at My Scrap Cabin. That code is Hobbit10 for 10% off. She has graciously offered you guys that code. I also like the channel, or the little Etsy shop, Fabby Art Studio. They have gorgeous printables, and I like Junk Journal, or the Junk Journal Studio. They have the sweetest little labels and things. Okay, having said all of that, we're working again in Melissa's journal. Melissa, Sue, and I are doing a flip-flop, swip-swap of our journals. So I'm making a journal for her. She's making one for me. Neither one of us are watching the videos until we've got it out and posted. So I was kind of looking at paper and things. So she likes bright jewel tones. So these 3 are for sure going in there. These are music pages. This is from 1954. This one is from 1956. And this one is from 1955. So these are, I'm doing 3 signatures. This will go in each of those. I'm going to do 1 sheet of this in each, or I might cut it down and put 2 sheets in depending on what size. I know kind of the size I want for the pages. She's not big into aging and stuff, but I do want to add some of my own hand coffee dyed paper in there. Plus these have got some sweet little, yeah, what are these? These things in them. So she's going to get 2 of each for her. I think that's 2 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 2 of each for her signatures. Set that aside. I've got 3 jewel toned colored pieces of vellum. And then I've got 3 just plain vellums that I'm going to go in there. I think that's just 3. Maybe it's more. If it is, I'll take the extra out. I have got some jewel toned bright paper here. I want to count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that's 8 and 9. Then we've got some of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. I've got 3 of these cream just to bring down some of that brightness. And then these I've printed. I bought these off of Etsy. My printer is being a butt. So my first set of pages printed double-sided, and my last set did not because my printer is basically being a jerk to me. So, you know, what I've started doing is trying to spray the back just to throw some interest with some matching colors in, throw the interest in there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut these pages down, and then we will determine which pages need to have some spraying on them, which pages do not, and we'll maybe put signatures together. I'm not for sure. So that's kind of our plan today. Yeah. Basically, I'm thinking a piece of paper folded in half is going to be the size of the journal cover. It'll be a piece of paper folded in half, and then it's going to probably, I'll do like an inch and a half spine for the 3 signatures, depending on how bad I want them to, or how big I want them to be. I hope that makes sense, y'all. That's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. I hope you guys are having a happy, well, today I'm filming this. It's Saturday. I don't think you're going to see this until Sunday, New Year's Day, if I'm right on my video tracking. So I hope you guys had a good New Year's Eve. No, Sunday is New Year's Eve. Monday is New Year's Day. Yeah, so you'll see this on Sunday. So I hope you're going to have a good New Year's Eve. Be safe. If you go out, drink responsibly and all that jazz. Get a designated driver. Okay. I'm not going to worry about spraying the backs of them yet. I'm just worrying about cutting them down to size, yeah? Okay, I think this paper is thin enough. I could probably do 2 or 3 sheets at once. But these are some gorgeous printable pages. If you guys would like, I can list them in my description box. I just happen to be thinking, I wonder if there's any what kind of background paper there is. And I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, it's perfect. I have to have it for Melissa Sue's journal. So I had to buy it because it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes. So I've already done some running around today. I went to Sam's. You guys. Oh, you guys, I don't even know if I want to share this with you and let you guys see my shame. Yeah, we're a family. Okay, so I went to Sam's, and I was just looking because I have heartburn, and there's like one medicine that works for my heartburn. And I get it from Sam's because I can get 42 pills for $12. So I get 2 packages or 2 sets of them, and it works great. I don't have heartburn. I don't wake up with acid reflux or any of that stuff. It's great. And I knew that I needed a couple things for Mom and a couple things for me, you know, and I was just trying to get out of everybody's way because they were crazy busy. So I was trying to get out of everybody's way, and I happened to go down the candy aisle, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this Christmas stuff is on sale. I was good. I didn't buy any. It's on sale. It's good. I didn't buy any. That looks good. What's a toffee truffle? That looks good. Nope, didn't buy it. Then I walked past into the Valentine's aisle, and I'm like, man, they didn't give Christmas time to even get cold before they started putting out Valentine's candy. I was good. I didn't walk past it, or I walked past it, didn't buy it, looked at it. They had the red, pink, and white M&Ms, and I'm like, nope, don't need it. Then I saw Skittles, and since they now have the lime flavor back, I love Skittles again. I didn't just buy one of these. I bought 2, you guys. I might have a bit of a problem. So I'm hoping by sharing my shame, I won't eat them all up in one sitting in one day, because I have a problem. I'm dieting. I'm down almost around 20 pounds. I'm trying to be good. But the Skittles got me, man. They got me. They reached right out and said, ha! So yeah, good times were had by all. I do want Rhonda, the Junk Journal Diva. Please do go and subscribe to her channel. She's trying to get to 500. I want her to know I did mail something off to her today, and I've texted you a link to the, or not a link. I've texted you the screenshot or a picture of the tracking information. Aren't these just gorgeous? Yeah, I printed extras because I wanted them to be double-sided. I thought they were going to be double-sided, but my printer said, huh, joke's on you, foo. And decided not to. Now, when you buy these, they do come portrait. And so I did have to resize to print them to a page landscape. So just be aware that they are not like this when you purchase them. They are in the portrait configuration. And I just, like I said, I just put two side by side and resized them down to be about the size I wanted them to be so that I could print them and have them where I can fold them in half to have my journal pages. Yeah, because that's going to be about the size of the journal page. That is my decision, and that is how it's going to be. Yeah, I've got a problem, you guys. I have got a Skittles problem is what I've got. So I went to Sam's, and then I went to the post office to mail off Rhonda's box. And then, because her birthday is coming up very soon, I believe it's tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not going to get till after your birthday, Rhonda, but, you know, happy birthday. Then I went to a local little grocery store and got some of their soups. Mom wanted chili yesterday, so I was like, okay. And then she wanted apple dumplings from there. So I'm like looking all around in their little grocery section, and I'm like, do you guys still, I asked the baking staff, do you guys still, they're like, oh, we discontinued the apple dumplings. Oh, devil, that's what my mom wanted. So I got her a fruit, like I think it's a blackberry pie slice and some eclairs. She likes eclairs. And then we got chili. And then I just had a bowl of broccoli cheddar soup. Oh, gosh, I love broccoli cheddar soup. And a hard, crusty roll to go with it. Oh, there's nothing better. Don't you agree? Yeah. I was going to make banana bread because we've got 4 old bananas just begging to be used. And I'm like, you know what? We don't have any unsalted butter. So that's a no-go. Okay, I can see that I'm mostly getting this, so I'm probably going to have to do some trimming when I actually start putting the signatures together. Some of these pages I'm seeing have still got some lights. The printer didn't grab the pages in the same spot each time. I'm okay with that. They can be a little bit off. That's fine. I'll just make sure that there's no white showing. I just don't want the white. As Julie would say, it's offensive. Well, she wouldn't say that. She says corners are offensive. That's Julie from Camellia Craft Designs. But when you've got these bright and bold colors, I think that stark white is quite offensive. And I thought I had this thing aligned so that it was going to print cover to put, because my printer is supposed to be able to print the whole page with no edges. And I clicked on the print full or print everything. Didn't do it. And then I realized print everything was print every page. So I'm like, why isn't this thing doing it? It's supposed to do it. Why is it leaving an edge? Yeah. So that's a dirt to me. Yeah. Print everything is print all of the pages. I really do like this trimmer because it's got that line that I can make sure to line everything up on. So I get a straight cut finally. Thank you, June. She got sick of seeing me fight with all these really bad trimmers that I have. Like we have Crooked Carl that prints crooked or cuts crooked. I literally had her on camera watching me cut. And she's like, no, you're lining it up straight. It is crooked. And then the Carl people, when I reached out to them, they're like, well, you need to send it to us. I'm like, so are you going to do I have to pay for shipping? Yes. Okay, so I bought something that's faulty and, it's not it's not cutting right. And now I have to pay for the shipping as well as what you're telling me. I said, well, what about replacing the part? Well, if we deem that then we'll send you another one. I said, so basically, because the shipping is going to be the same amount that I paid for this, I'm essentially buying two to get one basically replaced. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll keep my crooked one and mostly cut stuff down with it for around the closest size and then flip it to a different trimmer if I need to. I was not happy with their team. I'm aware that this is going to be smaller, but as your journal gets fuller, the middle pages get smaller, so I think I'm okay with that. It's not a whole lot smaller. It's, just enough. Just enough. And I don't have all of the pages printed yet because I ran out of ink. So I have to wait for my printer I have the Brother subscription. So they've got 2 orders in for cartridges for me, one yesterday, one today. And I just kept on printing because I'm like, I'm going to get as much of this as I can out of the way. Little did I know that I was going to be getting it so much out of the way that it didn't want to print on both pages like I wanted it to, because I wanted 3 sets of these bright colors, double-sided. I was like, I had it all planned out in my head. It's going to be so pretty. They're going to be amazing. That's okay. I can go back and ink the backs. See, this is what I was like. Doesn't that look great? Well, it did. Now I guess I need to recut this. There we go. Let's just make sure there's no... It's mostly done. Oops, let's get that out of the way. Whoops. One page was all that was left. Lying on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Make sure there's no that. Yep, that's good. We got all but that one last page. And that's got a good start to it. Just needs to have that finished up. Boop. I cannot believe it's almost 2024, you guys. I feel so old. So old. I'm going to try, since I've got basically a 3-day weekend this weekend, I'm going to try to film as many videos as I can so that I've got a nice bank built up. So should something happen with mom or my health or something, work where I don't have time to film, I will have stuff to bank back on. because I felt so bad about not filming when I needed to take care of my mom. My numbers took a serious dive as far as viewing and all of that. But Mama comes first. My mama-san comes first. Okay, we're going to redo that because that is just not very happy there. You know what? No, we're not. We're going to leave that. Okay, now let's get that out of the way. I don't know who's here or what's here, but Marvel is barking at whoever, whatever that is. You guys, this is the journal that we're swapping is a prompt journal. So please leave comments about prompts that I can use for her. I've got some in mind, but I would love to hear your thoughts, what you're thinking. Okay. So let's just see. I think this might be the complete set. They for sure need to be cut down again, but that's okay. We can do that. Yeah, it needs a little bit of trimming. Okay, so that's the complete set. I don't even know if I got through a full another one or not on this. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And I'm not going to worry about cutting that down yet. We're going to start folding some pages. These definitely need to be trimmed down some, but that's okay. We'll do that after we cut these. Or fold them. After we fold them. I don't know if I want to tell an embarrassing story about myself or not, you guys. Leave a comment if you would like to hear me tell an extremely embarrassing story of something that happened to me today. And I'll tell that story in my next video. We'll say if I get 20 comments. And I'm not bothered if I've got different sizes. Everybody knows I like to throw different size papers in. I'm not one that, oh, the edges have to meet. That's not me. I personally like it when the edges do not, when they go, like, they're all wavy. I like that a lot. So yeah, this is just a chill and chat day because we're just working on paper for the journal. I like to show this part because not everybody has a sense of how to choose what pages and what papers. Now, normally I would throw in much more coffee dyed paper. I would throw in regular notebook paper, graph paper. I would throw in some watercolor paper, maybe some book pages, but I'm not, because this journal is specifically for a bright and happy space. So I want really bright and fun and bold and in your face kind of colors with just a touch of the junk journaling aspect. Plus, a lot of the papers that I would normally throw in, when Melissa Sue actually sold to me, when she and Rhonda, the Junk Journal Diva, had a online auction sale, I bought several of her packs of paper because I dig them quite a bit. So, yeah. I know there's 2 there. Let me make sure I'm counting right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yep. There's just something relaxing about playing with paper, isn't there? So relaxing. Ah, there were too many pages of the vellum. I thought there might have been. Look how pretty that gold is. Can you see that shimmer? I kind of want to hoard it, but I'm like, you know what? She likes pretty shiny things. She likes jewel tones. It's got to go in her journal. And red is her favorite color. And this is such a pretty deep bluey purple. It's definitely a jewel toned color. So that's kind of where I'm going with how I chose those pages. And this is just the base that I'm doing here. I'll add more as I feel like I need to, or take them away as I feel I need to. Who knows? These coffee dyed pages may come out. I don't know. It all depends on, first of all, how quick my ink cartridges come. Second of all, how the journal seems to be shaping up. If I feel like it's bright enough, yeah, I'll add a few of these in because they are hand done. I did do these, so it's a personal touch for her. I can hear my mom cough. Okay. This is what I'm thinking about for this. Let's see. What I'm thinking about this is I'm going to do this and have it as a flip out. And then we'll do them on different sides. Okay. I am not going to trim down these. What I'll end up doing, I think, is going to be like folding it in and then folding it up. That's how I think I'm going to do it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to waste these pages that aren't printed properly. I'm for sure going to use them. Let's go ahead and chop these. That's good. That one needs a baby chop. A baby chop chop. Next Saturday is my Dungeons and Dragons session 0, y'all. I'm so excited. I can't stand it. I get to roll some dice. My character that I ordered from Etsy still hasn't come, though. And I've reached out to the guy because I'm like, it's still showing that it's in California and it's not been delivered yet. Can you confirm on your end? And he's like, so sorry, I'll reprint. I'll get another one out to you. Okay, because my game starts in a week and I want to have her painted. Ready to go. Please. I got stuff falling all over. Yes, I do. Aren't these just gorgeous colors? Oh, there's bright pastels and vintage is what I bought. And I will say, if I would have looked a little closer, I'm pretty sure that the pastels were in the brights. So I think I paid for 2 and didn't need to, but small business. It's an Etsy shop. I support them. Yeah, that needs to be trimmed on the edges. Just a teeny tiny bit. I'm listening to a new book on tape from the same lady that I finished, that one that I told you guys I was like sobbing because it was such a good book. This one is The Lost Girls of Willowbrook. And I'm just into like chapter 3 right now, so it's still doing its kind of build up. I realize I've got 2 pages here, but I'm going to do this so I can cut them both because they both appear to be the same airing. They have the same kind of cut error. And a tiny bit down this edge. Just a smidge. Just a little dab will do ya. Look at these colors. I mean, aren't they not beautiful? Look at this. This is what I mean by I think the pastels were in that. And you can't really tell, but this has got like some really fine, like white lines in there. Yeah, that's got to come off of there. There's some super, super fine lines. How do you sharpen this blade, you guys? Anyone? Do I cut foil on it or something? Or do I just have to buy a new one and say, sorry about your luck, you've kind of abused your very first Tim Holtz chopper and you shouldn't have. Oh, I can't even fold right now. What is wrong with me? There we go. That's not any better. Okay, it's just crooked all around. Okay. One, 2, 3. One, 2. I can I can hear the gun range going off behind me. Anyone else have a long weekend? I'm sure most of us do because it's thankfully the holiday falls on a Monday this year. Right, so that's all of my double-sided prints. The rest of these are all single sides. Those have mostly been cut down okay. What I want to try and do now, let's put you up there. What I want to try and do now is put these in an order so I can quickly sort through and see. I have a very specific order that I go in. I'm sorry, guys. It's the same way when I do any kind of colored pencils, too. I always start with yellows. I know. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's going to be a nice sized signature. We may not need a whole lot more. Let's see here. We're going to have that. 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 2. And 3. Yeah, that's going to be a nice size signature, I think. Okay. I'm probably going to cut these down at least a little bit because I think I do like that size for the journaling space. So yeah, okay. I can dig it. All right, so I'm going to say, because this, you don't want to watch me sort through all that, I'm going to say that that's it for this video. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.